My take on the whole thing is that I'm very surprised, man. I'm very surprised that I understand that he was saying stupid comments, yeah, but to say something to do something like that, I don't think he's cognate or first off, his trainer's black, right? And
Yes, yes, he is.
some of the people who bring him in, I'm very interested to see what they say if they defend him, and I'm very interested if Kathy Duva defends him. He was just messing around, he didn't really mean nothing by it, and to see how certain people react to it if they start thinking it's bad. First off, the kid's got blonde hair, and then you got things like there's so many things wrong with the picture. It's ridiculous. The smile, the little kid with the blonde hair, using your kids, it's so off. It is really bad, man.
Create a whole other generation of racists.
Now it's some propaganda thing, what you're doing, and it's like I don't know if you thought one day after, let me just do this.
Is it racism though?
Is it? The thing is, yeah. The thing is, it's a stereotype.
Right, it's a stereotype.
Yeah, it's a stereotype we've been put in the mind. But what I'm saying to say to you, with the whole build up with the thing, it's like he's took to another level. Like I know how much you dislike the brand, people understand that, but they were cool with that. What's happened is that he's took it over board where even people who liked him, they can't. If you're associated with this dude, it's bad. Like I'm interested to see like people him coming to the ring with swastikas and shit. Like that's how people might take it, or maybe some fans like, no, fuck all that. They're gonna start defending him, say, he was only messing around. I'm very interested from this point onwards.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, and I'm bringing it up because, as you know, I will just speak my mind, and I don't care who it offends, who supports who's got more reference. Ali did the same thing to Joe Frazier. You got the blackest gorilla toy you could find. Come on, gorilla, you ugly! And he kept saying, you ugly, with that big, with the black gorilla toy and punching up the gorilla. I mean, why would you want Joe Frazier as a champion? He did it too. So,
yeah, and that was foul when he did it as well. That was even worse. Okay. That was even worse when Ali did it.
The thing is, yeah, at that time, they accepted that, yeah, because a black on black guy.
No, not true.
That was bullshit. That was bullshit.
When I heard from
I never defended Ali for that, and Joe Frazier never forgave him for that.
We took over each other. Now let me just get my point out, right? Dr. Ferdy Pacheco, at the time they asked him, he goes, that was just Ali, he, bypassed. That's what I'm gonna say. As I'm really interested to see how some of the media react to it. Is it if it's gonna be like pushed on the cover, like Dr. Ferdy Pacheco at the time said. He goes, nah, Ali was messing around. It wasn't that serious. Ali just done it to get in his head. And he goes, the racism does not. He reads it like that. That was not Ali's cap, but obviously everyone else saw it differently. Go ahead, Beats.
Well, you see, this is why I don't use racism as to explain away a lot of things. It comes down to semantics. Like you can say, well, Ali doing that to another black man, that's not racism. Well, that's semantics.
It's self-hate.
Racism or not. Frazier's kids were attacked, as he was called an Uncle Tom by Ali, were attacked in school and beaten up, and it brought shame and it brought a lot of animosity and bad vibes into the Frazier family. So he did it too. So racism, I'm not sure it's stupid. Yeah, ignorance. Yeah, maybe he doesn't respect black people, but so what? Black people don't respect black people too. And in certain other communities, white people don't respect whites. So my thing is, man, just don't go where you're not welcome.
This is what I'm saying.
Well, this is boxing, man. This is a boxing match. These are two people that are supposed to be competing each other. This should never be a part of the conversation right here. Wearing a shirt with a monkey on it and saying Adonis looks great. Pointing at it and saying Adonis looks great in the caption should never be a part of the conversation or the dialogue in this boxing shit. You know what I'm saying?
But all right, I'm just gonna bring up two scenarios. When Mike Tyson said to that reporter, "I'm gonna kill in your ass, white boy," no one called Mike Tyson a racist. When Hopkins said, "I ain't gonna let no white boy beat me to Kawasaki," no one calls Hopkins a racist. No one called him a racist.
I mean, because that's not racist. I mean, that's not racist, at least in my opinion. That's not racist.
So if Kovalev said to the reporter, "I'm gonna do this black boy," it won't be racist.
Yeah, of course it would. Of course it would.
Yep.
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 And that's the way it is.
So, but when Hopkins does it, it isn't.
Yep.
No one said it was.
What kind of world is set up, Beats? Come on, let's not be naive, man.
Listen, we're getting off the subject, right? Right. We always said our point. That's where it is. We're not trying to change each other's point of view. That is what it is. But what I'm saying to you is that, like Natty says, there's no point of this coming up. There's no reason why this should even be a factor in the boxing game. And it's like some point, like him being ignorant at some stage, doing that when he has black trainers, right? Don Turner was when he took him in his gym. I'm really see what they have to say. That's all I got to say. I'm not gonna bring up. I understand Beats and the thing is, it's very good that all of us have different opinions. Like Beats bringing up Ali and this and that. But really and truly, yeah, like certain people just like, I'm sure, like they don't want to hear that. This dude is let a lot of people down. I've heard like I was listening to Winning's podcast, and some dudes on there, they were saying they're very upset and very disheartened. This is on white people. Now, 1 minute Beats, yeah, 1 minute Beats, because I'm trying to talk over each other, right? So let's hear what I'm saying, so we can just move on. They're very upset with what he's done, and he's lost to be honest, he's lost the respect. But at the end of the day, right? End of the day, race is come to the forefront in the game where really and truly we it's like we're online because we're online all the time. We see it, but when you see it at this stage here, it's not. There's no place for it. There's no place for it, and there's no justification for what he's done. And as far as I'm concerned, yeah, Calder from this point onwards, yeah, bro, you're a marked man, bro. I don't know if he's hated as much as CJ Ross, but I can tell you from this point onward, bro, he's a marked Brer. Like Brer's just like not on it. But you know, I'm gonna move on. Because there's no.
Sorry, since you brought it, let me make one more point though, man. Like, see, the thing is, what I'm saying is, like, it's like when Floyd said the remark about Africa, about Africans ain't done nothing to me except birthing into existence. This is just certain people are stupid. But like, racism is a construct. It's like it's a facility. It's gone through years of process to develop. It's just ignorant. He's a boxer. He's a stupid boxer. Right, and look, don't get me wrong, his ignorant comment could set off a race battle, it could set it off, but his comment initially was just ignorant, he was just stupid.
That's what I said.
Just like Floyd was, just like Ali was.
I'm not going to...
Now let me finish what I'm saying, Just like Ali was, like Minter was, it was stupid. And when it spills over, that's the problem. If everyone takes it really serious, then it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, but he is serious, and the rap is serious, and people are offended by it. But what I'm trying to say to you is just he's let a lot of people down, and he has to suffer for it. Like he has to suffer it. Like all the other guys you've mentioned, like with Collar, who say certain things, yeah, he kind of like it's different. It's just different. So when we talk about Kovalev and his situation, people really did like him. And this point, like whether they're gonna like him or not, I don't know, but we have to find out. But we're gonna move on. PJ, how you doing, PJ? PJ, I guess his mic's not working. All right, we're going to move on. Yeah, try to lighten up the film because we won't get too doomed out. I like Natty. Eh? All right. Hey, I'm saying.
That shit pissed me off, man. I'm not even going to lie. Because I'm like B said, you know what I mean? I support my black people, man, but when it comes to boxing, I try to call it how it is.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Who's better and who's not as good, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who's the better fighter? Bottom line. You know what I mean? I don't fuck with the race shit when it comes to boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I try to stay away from it because it's all over. It's in everything else. So I come to boxing for solitude, and here we go. You know what I mean? With this bullshit.
All right. So
I expected from the fans more so. You know what I mean? I expected from the fans, but when the boxers themselves come out with the bullshit, it kind of turned me off, man.
All right. Hey, peace. Hey, we're moving on.
DJ Boxing Live here.
Buster Douglas, Maximum, Buster Douglas, the fat funk, the legendary.
Yo, this is Chris Caban, chilling with my man DJ Boxing Live, one of the hottest, dopest boxing channels on YouTube. Check it out. mouth.
Some boxing beat some rounds on the EJ Live YouTube channel.
And Thea was the number 10 rating contender, and he had never been knocked down. And Sonny destroyed his mouth. But Thea lost most of his teeth, basically with 1 or 2 left hooks.
Oh shit, boy! What was look at kids sleeping like Manny Pacquiao? EJ Boxing Live here. EJ Boxing Live here.